presence of the Lord, and every one of us, wherever you are, there are things within you that are unseen. Whatever you see manifest is a fragment of the bigger invisible, the mega seen part of your life. And may I say it to us as a way of fast forwarding, that bigger part of you and myself that is not seen is called light. No wonder God began the world by saying, let there be light, and there was light. In John chapter 1, the Bible says, everything or all things were made through him, who? The light. And without him, the light, was not anything made that is made. So which means that light is the source and origin of all things. So as you see me standing, I am standing because of light. If light is withdrawn from me now, I will slump and remain lifeless. So life is blood, life is oxygen, life is everything you see. Which means that all of the things we see consist in him, even the Father of all creation. I'd like us to read from the book of Matthew 24, the verse 1. I will make references to other versions, but I will be reading from the King James Version. Matthew 24, verse 1, and Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples were not satisfied, so they came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. This one now is old school. This statement we just read in verse 5 is old school. It's long past. And anyone that ever said he is Christ, he came to represent Christ, have all gone, including the one that came from Kenya some times ago. By the time he arrived his land, they pack him up in a box and he's gone. So that one is old school. But see where we are now, verse 7. This is what is happening in Nigeria. This is what is going on in Afghanistan. This is what is going on in every part of the world where unrest is prevalent. For nation shall rise against nation. Can we read it together with a loud voice? Verse 7. 1, 2, go. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Is it happening in our time? I read verse 8, then we take our seat. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Let's bow our heads. Of you we are gathered, and by you, in you we live, in you we move, and in you we have our being. Bring us to the place of the shine, and also bring us to speed concerning the times. The perilous times that were prophesied or spoken about as a counsel or a package to the son of Apostle Paul, Timothy, are here with us. Give us understanding and the wisdom to contain every one of these, that our eyes be open to see the light that we need live. We honor you in the name of your Son, even Christ, Yeshua. the one who came and exchanged for us to become you, as it were. Be glory forevermore. And everybody say amen. You may be seated. Thank you. I continue with Genesis chapter 1 from verse 1. The Bible says, in the beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. Oh wow, it means that everything we see is his decision. His personal decision. In the beginning, I repeat, Elohim, original text, as many of you that follow us in the class. Elohim, plural of Eloah, which means that not one person was creating. A collection of Elohims began to put together creation. And the Bible went on to say, and the earth was without form and void, which is tohu bohu in Hebrew, to mean everything was empty. There was so much void, which is what we are seeing today. The enemy is trying to take us back to the same void that was after he subsumed by virtue of his attributes and thoughts of thinking he can take over the Most High throne. May I say this to you today? There's many that are listening to the sound of my voice. The same man that is succeeding in deceiving the entire world has never set his eyes on the Creator. What a wonder to know that such led him to rebellion, and until now, he has not. Even when you read from the scriptures and it tells you, and the sons of Elohim, the other versions will say, and the sons of God gathered. It came to pass. And the Bible also said, and Satan was also amongst them. So what are you talking about, preacher? Was the Almighty not present for the enemy to see him? He has never seen him, and he has not seen him. As I'm talking to you right now, he has not. Now let me ask you a question. The Bible says, who has ever seen Elohim? In the book of John, when Nathanael was reporting about the Most High, and Christ also came to talk to him, no man, he said, no man has ever seen Elohim. So how has he seen him? One of the reasons that led about the rebellion, and which is what I want to counsel us on this series, you must not fall deceit. When people begin to say to you, have you ever seen God? How does he look like? Why do you follow whom you have not? How did you come this far? Who is the one regulating and taking care of what is and what is about to happen? And for you to come a long way with me, we must have to drive back. The backdrop behind us is going to be a very good illustration. We may not take it today. We may not. The heavens and the earth, Shamayim, and the earth, Hares, all of them were put together. It will surprise you to know that all of these things that are created came out of him. So will I surprise you if I say all of them are him? Every one of them also is a representative or figurative or a symbol of himself. So creation is living. Whether it be a non-living thing or a living thing, the entire works of the Most High represent his personality. As we get along, you will discover that the Elohims we are talking about are great, great beings that each one of us is supposed to come to knowledge about, which will bring us to the very place where we're supposed to be. Let's get along. In the course of his creation, he has created the first day, the second day, the third day, fourth day, the fifth day, and the sixth day. And on the seventh day, the Bible says, and Elohim rested from all his works within time. Humanity also had fine problem believing his ability to create this expanse and this huge project within 6 days. But here it is. From that first sentence, that first word, in the beginning, Elohim, which means that you and I were privileged to be inside him while he created. So if you are from Akwa Ibom, you created Akwa Ibom. If you are from Plateau, you were there when he was putting in Plateau. If you are from Adamawa, you were in him when he was putting it. What did he say in Ephesians chapter 1? The Bible says he had us in him before the foundation of the world. So if you him, Jesus said that. I have called you Elohim because ye are the sons of the Most High Elohim. He's still bringing himself into us. What a wonder. So as we begin to apply this world, the only way we're going to reset these structures, okay, is for us to return back to our original place. You just wake up and say, what did we discuss that day when we were about to form this earth? When you think of it, you come back, you will be like the prodigal son, position of a prodigal son. When he arose and came back to himself, that's one of the series we're going to be talking about. You will come to understand that your mind is the wonder and the power-working miracle that you ever need here on earth. Every provision you want is inside your brain. It's not with anybody. You are not going to be blaming everyone because you are the architect of your life. You are the Michelangelo, says the Western world. Whatever you see today was carved out by you. So we should stop blaming anyone. When Adam said it is this woman, he said, woman, what happened? Woman said, a snake. Did you hear him ask the snake question? It was not qualified. It was not in the class of the creative abilities of Elohim to even thought of doing anything funny. So we are back. We're going to be picking the 7 days, one